Hello, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to Easy Allies Reactions. DC Fan Dome, right? Not fandom. I keep
Dome,
saying it
yep.
fan
Dome.
dome. How's it going? We got a bunch of the allies here to react to Warner Brothers Montreal's game reveal, which we know what it is, right? Right? I think if we've heard
Do
of this.
we?
Do we?
You don't know what it's called or what it
Yeah.
looks like.
Rumors that it's called Gotham Knights, but
Rumors
just
that it's called
rumors.
Gotham
You never
Knights.
know.
Gotham
Just a-
Knights,
just
there's
a
the Court of
rumor.
Owls. I don't know.
If you're curious about the content, there are books you can read.
Years of
And,
teases.
We
What about
also...
that Gotham City imposters? What if it just ends up being that?
No, that was my
Monsters too?
nightmare.
Bring it back.
That was my
Bring it back.
nightmare.
Monsters
Is
too.
that's coming back?
I'd play it.
It's just gonna
I'd
be
give it a
that.
spin.
Dude, it was fun. It was
I'd
fun.
give it a spin. Yeah.
A Court of Owls expansion for DC Universe Online.
Shit.
Oh, the website's already live for the game. Apparently,
Okay.
Oh, really?
It's
Okay.
BatmanGothamKnights.com.
There it is.
Okay.
There.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna look at this website.
Oh no!
That's
No!
right. I
No!
guess we're all
No!
looking at
Look!
it.
Don't
All
look!
right.
Don't
All
look!
right.
Stop!
Wait.
Should not
Oh
have
Oh,
said
shit.
it's
that.
fake. It's fake.
Okay.
Oh, it's fake.
I didn't do it.
Okay.
I didn't do it.
Chat got
Almost.
ya. I didn't click it.
Who did it? Ban them.
Oh. So we got the WB Montreal reveal coming up here in about 9 minutes. 9 minutes from now, and then several hours later in the day today, we'll have the other game reveal.
Suicide
Squad
Squad, Kill the Justice League.
Kill the Justice League.
Edgiest title I've ever heard of a game.
Are they? I don't know if they're gonna
Edgiest?
actually kill anyone in the Justice League though.
I have
You're
doubts.
just gonna be a failure the whole game.
No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
No way.
Who
I
are you
don't know
gonna
what
kill?
that's
They'll take
about.
someone
You're gonna
out.
you're gonna murder. the
Yep.
Justice League.
Sorry, Jones. Green Lantern. He's dead.
All right.
No, they won't kill
going
him.
down.
They won't kill him.
There's
They'll
so
kill
many
someone
people.
like-
And then you'll
I
get
would be
another
so
one
hard
in
out.
there.
I don't know what the heck they're gonna do. With
They're
this
gonna
game.
kill
You'll
Martian
kill-
Manhunter.
I say it's all or
Dude, you'll-
nothing. You kill all of them or you kill none. But just one, like I don't know.
It's
that
like
props.
the Avengers
If
game
you-
all
if
over
you-
again.
If
Cap's
you
dead.
murder in cold blood every member of the Justice League, props to them. Like that, because I mean, think about them coming off of the high of Arkham and just like Warner Brothers being like, okay, you made us so much money, like these reviewed so well. Just name anything. And they're like,
Oh,
we want to
nice.
murder Superman. And he's like, oh, cool. You mean like Hunt? They're like, murder, like
Because people can
okay.
take up the mantle, though, right, Jones? You kill Superman, you throw like
It's-
Supergirl
it's a- well, it's
into
its own-
Wait, who takes up the
place.
It's its own
Superman
universe.
mantle, though? Wait, who
We were
takes up
talking about
Superman's
beforehand.
mantle? Wait a second.
How there were Supermen that were based on Lois
Oh.
dying, or the Justice League dies, everyone dies but Batman or Superman or whatever, and then you go into that universe and see what happened. And so, like, if you play it up, that it's like, no, this isn't the Arkham universe. This is a separate thing, a what if scenario. Then, like, hell yeah, like I'm way down.
Dude, you can't kill Superman that fast. You need like some sort of build up.
Final
You just can't
boss,
hop into
dude.
I hope
his
it's the
game
no. I hope it's
Final
the
boss.
tutorial
No,
mission. It's
you
the
can't just
tutorial
hop into a
mission is
game
killing
where
Superman.
he hasn't people want Superman forever, and you just hop into the first Superman game that has a chance of being good forever, and you just kill Superman? Are you out
Final
of your
boss.
mind?
Final
You cannot
boss.
do that yet. Maybe
Tutorial
You'll get to play as
mission.
him. For sure, you'll get to play as him, at least for a bit. 100%. Draft your tweets.
No.
That's the other thing too.
draft
Is
your
Superman's
tweets.
died like 5 times already, so it's like even
How many
killing
people are
him's
gonna be
not that
playable in
big.
this game? Huber, like
The
20?
final boss is gonna be
Totally.
Batman, man.
Batman,
I mean,
man.
that
You're go-
actually
you're
is a good
gonna-
question.
you're gonna have to
I mean,
go
we're
through,
talking-
like-
we're still talking about tonight's game, but
The mastermind
we have
of
no idea what
uh,
WB
of
Montreal's
the
doing.
mastermind of preparation never loses, can beat anybody. That'll
Well,
be it. That'll be
I
it.
think
That'll be the final fight.
But who do we play as? Do we play as a bunch of different characters? Is that gonna
think so.
kind of
For
screw
sure.
with the moveset?
But I think
Yeah.
we're talking about that one because of the way this marketing campaign has gone for this WB game. Like Jones
Yeah.
and I have talked about it at length, just like over 2 years of starting and stopping teases. It's like we've gone up on what's that ride at Knott's Berry Farm that like lifts you all the way up and then drops you?
Supreme Scream.
It's like we've been lifted all the way to the top for 2 years and we've gone like, huh, huh, and
Yeah.
we're just stuck there. We're just stuck. So it's like, all right, just get me off this thing. just show it, dude.
No, this is making me disappointed
Powerful analogy, Hubert. Wow.
now.
A
Hubert.
very
Yeah.
relatable analogy.
I would even
for
say
me.
those little clicks didn't even happen. We stopped, you know, like
Just it just got stuck.
I've
at
just
the
been
top.
playing iPhone games ever since, up on the top.
Doesn't this just makes me want a freaking the later today game, the Suicide Squad game, Kill the Justice League. I'd rather just like have a game where you're Batman, you got to kill the Justice League because they went rogue and stuff. Like, that would be like a way
That'd be
cooler
cool.
concept to me. Like you have to plan out each mission, and it's like you got it. You have because that was always the thing, right? With Batman, he had like a file on how to take out all the Justice League.
It's a
in
movie.
case,
There's
right?
there's a direct to DVD movie you can get called Doom,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. That's so great because it's such a fun moment when all the Justice League turns to him and he was like, "What do you mean they're using your plan?" He's like, "Well, you know." I like there was one time Batman whipped out kryptonite to solve a problem and then they put it back in his belt and Superman's like, "Do you always?" He's like, "You bet your ass I do."
Yeah, dude.
100% of the time.
Yes.
Always in that belt. You nuts? You know?
Despite the marketing though, I'm actually personally more excited for this game.
Okay.
Because of the Court of Owls. I love them as villains. I think they will be so awesome in video game format. They can go up against Batman physically with talons. They also work behind the scenes, mastermind style. They have the resources. He's kind of off balance because he doesn't really know about them. They know the city as good as he does. Obviously, no one knows it as good as Batman, but like close. And you can mess with time. You can do flashbacks to Gotham in the 20s, 30s. Like if they go all in like that and we can play and see Gotham through different time periods, that is the dream. That would be amazing.
The thing I love about Court of Owls, Hubert, is like I hate it when I've been following a story, and this happens in comics all the time, where they, or like in film, when like in a sequel, they'll introduce some character and you're like, who the hell's this? And they're like, oh, they've been here the whole time. You're like, they have not. Like you just thought about this 8 months ago. And so I hate when they like introduce stuff into comics and they're like, oh no, this is Superman's brother. And you're like, what? You know? And Court of Owls kind of is that. They were like, oh no. The Court of Owls has been around for a long time. But the whole story is about that. Is about Batman and everyone being like, no, I'm calling you.
Batman's like, I know this city. No way.
There's no way you hid this from me. And like, that's the whole point is they did, you know, and so the fact that it kind of cracks that open, it's so fascinating to go to places. And so if you, I mean, you know, if they let this team go back to Arkham and we get to go back to the city, will probably look completely different because it always does. But like, if we get to go back to buildings and locations we've been to before and maybe kind of open up areas we haven't seen or reveal things that were there, because that was all that Arkham was about, was really like scanning the environment. And it's like, this isn't just some painting. Like they put that there for a reason.
Shit, man. Now I want to play Batman.
Yeah, dude.
I miss detective mode. I miss that combat. I miss that gliding. I miss all that stuff.
That's the most Jones statement ever, dude. I miss detective mode.
Well, it's like they did Mr. Freeze's origin story, and I got to like rewind it and fast forward it. That was as a fan, that was so cool. You know, to literally like rewind the moment when like Freeze gets hit. You know, when the accident goes wrong. It's like, that's cool.
They do it well.
Yeah,
especially with Conroy narrating the whole damn thing.
Much.
There's blood splatter on the wall. Kevin Conroy. Are you gonna be bummed when it's not Kevin Conroy, Jones?
No, because I've told you about that, right? How it was a little weird. It was him, just a touch.
Oh,
hearing animated series coming out of this like 400-pound like Goliath, I was like, whoa. And it was always weird when he would be like, "What's up, Gordon?" And it's like, "Hi, I'm a new Gordon." I'm like, I'm confused now. You know, it's like Hamill and him got teleported and nobody else did. You know, everyone else was different. Like,
true.
So that was just. I mean, it's just, you know, there's depth to my love of Batman. It goes all over the place. So it's like I still loved those games. It's just that was always in the back of my mind where I was like, "This is odd. This is odd." It's as if like in the new Justice League movies, like it wasn't Cavill, it was like Christopher Reeve and no one else. And you were like, wait, whoa, like it's weird. Like he's, you know, and it's just fun to with the voice actors. It's always fun to just get a new take. Like Peter Weller did Bruce, you know, for Dark Knight Returns, and like that was cool. Like, whether it's like my favorite or I think it's better or worse than others, you know, it's neat to hear someone's, you know, a new take on it, to hear somebody else get the shot. I never want a role just to become like the Aliens movies where it's like, all right, get Sigourney on the phone. It's like, it just gets tiring. You know, it's just nice to like bring in new people. But we've come this far. But it won't be, because I wonder if they'll get the same guy. I can't remember who did Origins, which we can talk
It
about that for a
was
second. I
Chris
love
Redfield. Chris Redfield guy.
Matt Mercer.
No, it's not,
No.
that's not
Not
Matt
Matt
Mercer.
Matt Mercer is Leon, right?
Yeah, I always
Mhm.
get him confused. It's help us out.
Damn. Sorry,
Chris
Cheetah looks really cool.
Redfield, Ezio, right?
Yes, dude.
I don't know what his name is.
Oh my
Roger
God.
Craig Smith.
Roger Craig Smith.
Yeah, didn't you
Oh,
meet
yeah.
that guy,
Thank you.
Huber, or something? The Game
He was
Awards?
so
or whatever
nice.
the Fortnite thing. I don't
He
know
was
what you were
doing the Apex thing at the Game Awards.
Right, that's right.
And he was all mocapped and doing it. And he was so jolly. He was so
Professional.
nice. Super professional.
Didn't he
on
yell-
working?
He yelled Pierce, didn't he?
He yelled Pierce. He yelled Pierce.
Wow, what a
Pierce. I was like, dude, man,
dude.
I love you. I would love you in Resident Evil. Like 10 out of 10. He goes, Pierce.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Should ask him to yell Wesker too or something.
seriously. He's gone through all the voices.
Yeah,
If we're going back to Arkham, though, I need citizens, man. Please.
definitely,
For sure.
definitely.
Oh,
need
yeah.
it. It's
Give me
time,
a dude walking down the street. Please.
A mugger. I need to
never-
stop a mugger in progress.
I never thought I would want that so bad. But especially
Yep.
after Spider-Man, like,
Yeah.
we can't go back to empty
Spider-Man
cities,
made-
dude. It's
yeah.
so weird. And it's been like, even Spider-Man can like fist bump people. It's like they did so many fun things with that. People were like, wow, look, there goes Spider-Man. Like, that just, it adds so much, and it was so strangely absent. And that's the other creepy thing about the Court of Owls is like, who are they? So like, it'd be
Yeah.
neat if there's some kind of like, random elements that are added that like these foot soldiers, that like they could just pop up. Like you can't put the controller down. Like you could just get
Totally.
taken out.
Talons are
They'll
coming.
just like like these things will start
Yeah,
swooping
dude.
in, and like you'll be gliding like, okay, where's that mission objective? And just bam, like
And they can just have that little bit of like horror element. I know it's not super horror, but like it still gets
Yeah.
slow and creepy versus, Joker bombastic and Two-Face
Well, it-
just like gangster.
I hold it up there with Bane because as some of my favorite moments, because it's just rare to see Batman like stumble. It's
Mhm.
scary to see him, and it takes a good writers to know how to do that well and communicate that. So I don't just get a sense of like, wow, this fight's tough, but like there's that moment where Bruce goes to Alfred and he's like, Bane's gonna kill me, and Alfred's like, yeah, he's tough. He's like, no, Alfred, I'm not mincing words here, man. Like we'll die fighting this man, and he he breaks his back. And so it's the same thing with Owls, where he's just like, I don't know what to do. I'm at the end of the road.
The word is that there's going to be the Bat family. That's been the rumor going around
Oh.
for years too. That you're,
Cool.
Robin and
Yeah.
Batgirl and everyone,
Makes sense.
everyone
I
getting
guess.
in on it.
Makes
They've
sense.
all been playable now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Got some volume
You got
up.
nothing.
Can't tell if this is
Still
just
in between
framing
the third
or
I think it's
it's this
framing.
animation, yeah.
I am going to do how many jumps as I can.
Gotta go
do
rewatch
in
that
a
Wonder
minute.
Woman trailer. After this.
Let me know how the mix is, chat.
I'm gonna go
I'm
turn
not
my
really a sporty person. I can fly.
Oh, this is actually from that,
I
huh?
do running.
Superman eating cookies.
What is this? The
My
game?
mom
This is the footage of the game right now.
covers my nose.
No, this is the actual like Wallace and Gromit guys.
Yeah.
Dude, awesome.
I do running. Do.
I run, and then I jump off.
All right, let's do this.
Dude, this is like a
Robin.
Jones. This is like a Pee Wee's Playhouse thing.
It's like very Aardman.
Now I'm going to see how many hops I can do.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, do you think it actually is Aardman?
No.
You don't.
Jones, that mask is freaking me out.
Yeah, dude.
Holy
You gotta relax, Jones.
shit.
Look like an executioner more than a Batman.
Dude, yeah.
There we go.
Safe to assume that the gamers
Put his head on
There
the
we go. He said gamers.
right now. Blue
Jesus. Where's your
and
battle
twitching
axe?
with excitement for our first big Warner Brothers
Oh
games
my
announcement.
gosh.
So, to tell us
Bad
more
joke.
about it, please welcome Billy
Tone
Batson's
down.
alter ego, Zachary Levi.
Hello, interwebs. It's Zachary Levi. Your
Dude,
favorite
Zachary Levi's gonna be
household
revealing
Shazam.
this?
Many of you guys know I like me some video games. I'm a gamer ever since I was a little kid, which means I'm very excited to be revealing a brand new video game
Chuck.
from Warner Brothers Games. We're going to meet the creative team in just a moment, but first, some brand spanking new footage from said game. We're about to play it right now for all of us. I've never seen it, so we're going to experience
Okay.
it together. Let's take a look.
Hell yeah.
In breaking news, we've received
Right
reports
into
of an
it. They knew.
explosion somewhere north of the
We're
city.
still waiting for the police to confirm if there are any victims. This story is evolving rapidly. Please bear with us.
We heard this really loud boom.
Citizens.
There was smoke
Citizens.
Emergency services have
News
confirmed
reports.
that they've
Yes.
discovered a body
I get like a
buried in the
cell
wreckage.
shading
We're
vibe.
still
Maybe it's
waiting
like
for further
sick
I like this
arsenal.
audio. The mix is going back and forth.
In international news, an explosion rocked Gotham City earlier
We
today.
are now able to confirm that billionaire philanthropist Bruce Wayne is
CG.
I'm not surprised by CG at this point.
But Zach Levi said footage of the game.
Explosion. Does that mean it's after Arkham Knight?
I don't know, maybe.
Watch Dogs.
This is high tech. Could be in the future, yeah.
If you're watching this, I'm dead. This is a code black. This message was automatically triggered when I destroyed the cave and everything it contained. We both know it won't take long for Gotham's criminals to realize the Batman is gone. And
Wow, you
can't
play
count on
as the
GCPD.
family.
Mm-hmm.
Trusted us since Jim died. Gotham will need its protectors more than ever.
Whoa, dude.
I'm leaving you the Belfry as base of operations. Some of the technology is outdated, but it has the gear you need and all of my files. You've always had my back when I needed you. I know you'll keep Gotham safe. Good luck. And goodbye.
Dang.
It'd be so like Batman to troll them though and actually not be dead.
Oh no, of course. That's of course what he's doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, there's no question.
Yeah.
Wow, and Deathstroke.
Holy shit.
Or who is that? Is that Red Hood?
That's
Yeah, it's
Red Hood,
Red
Oh, that's
Hood.
Red Hood. What am I talking about? Four-player co-op. Four-player co-op.
I don't know if I'd want that. Maybe it's
Give me a mode, you know,
or
just some kind of
something, yeah.
challenge mode. Guns is very interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, they were always vigilantes, but yeah. What?
From heroes
Now
to
they're
knights.
gonna be secretive. Whoa!
Whoa! What
Yeah,
the?
That was
good.
crazy.
Yo! Team combo moves? Yeah. Dude, challenge rooms? Freeze!
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Dude.
That music, the Batman theme. It's pretty good.
No one talks about them.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
Not a whisper word is
Yes,
said.
dude.
There's your creep, Huber.
For if you try to cross them, then
Send the talon for your head.
dead.
I'll take Step Into the Night over Become the Night. It's fun.
I'm Patrick Redding.
There's a lot going on there.
Cool.
We're both from
Yeah.
Warner Brothers Games Montreal, and we're both thrilled to finally be
packed
able to show
announcement.
you Gotham Knights.
Dude, is that
You may be
gameplay right there?
wondering why
Searching.
we chose to sell this story and focus on these characters.
We wanted to shake up the status quo of Gotham City. We wanted to see what happens when you take away the safety of Batman's presence and then find out what happens. What happens when these heroes, the Bat Family, Nightwing, Batgirl, Red Hood, and Robin, have to step up and take on the role of new protectors of Gotham.
What's really exciting about Gotham Knights is that you, the player, will be able to grow these characters how you see fit. You get to see how you would step up and become Gotham's protector. You're not trying to become the new Batman. You're becoming your own badass superhero.
And as a bonus, we brought gameplay footage. This is captured
As a bonus.
in engine from a recent build, and we just can't wait for you to see
Curveball.
that.
Captured in engine
game
from
itself.
a recent build. Here you go. This is not fake.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, that was a brief. Nice and brief.
Got about a dozen people frozen here. Need paramedics ASAP. All units, shootout in progress at Elliott Center. Multiple active. Too many. We can't respond anymore.
Excellent.
Where the hell
Yeah.
is my backup?
Yeah, just nobody on the street, man. Oh, there's a car. You stole my
There's some
heart.
people at the gas
There's some
station,
people,
I
Jones.
think.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Some people.
Okay, all right. It's a city.
Best hurry.
Are you slaying me? Sick.
Yeah, this is gorgeous.
Robin joined the
Can
session.
you do the Dark Knight move where you go
See that
in
on top
the
right?
building?
There's some people.
Help them. Dude, they're pointing where to go. That's pretty cool.
Air support
That
inbound.
is cool.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Hostiles
nice.
opening fire on upper floors.
That's some good
Air
video game
support,
stuff.
Can you do a fly around? On it.
This looks crazy.
Yeah.
It's like Ghostbusters right there.
Yeah, good call.
Dude,
Yeah.
you see who dropped in?
If he wants a fight, he'll get it.
Wait,
That was weird.
That
Yeah.
It
Pretty
does
awesome.
feel like a second player
It did. It had
Weird.
moved.
because
Yeah.
they were getting XP and stuff when he beat people up.
yeah.
I wonder if they just get XP.
Levels,
your
dude.
team, you know, it's
Assassin's
like-
Creed,
God.
Huber.
Levels,
Oh, of course.
dude. What?
Yeah, the enemies have levels.
That's new.
Yo, right up close.
That's new.
Oh,
The co-op attacks and guns are both in Arkham Knight also.
It's just funny how this combat already looks like it has like more weight to it than Avengers.
That's
Yeah.
the class, dude. Don't at me. Arkham.
Fun's one word for it.
Just a heads up. The chopper's under orders to fire on
Yeah,
any
can we turn off the
civilians
numbers
inside.
though?
Got Montoya's still around, Jones.
But just like the amount of ISIS here, it just feels like so much more of a threat than just some guy in a random building.
Oh,
Yeah. And I wonder how permanent this environment is. If this is just for this one section of the game, or if it's always like that, or if it gets
This
more or
doesn't
less.
look up to code.
Guess I'm thinking about Ghostbusters now, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Vigo the Carpathian about to show up.
dude, Uncharted.
If anyone asks, I meant to do that.
I won't say a word.
So that's a different Robin skin, then? Looks like
Tours
there's
were
different
still
skins, I
going
guess.
on when
There's like the
Fritz-
one he had earlier.
Yeah, he had like a little jacket on
Stand a chance.
instead of a cape. Yeah, to co-op.
Oh.
Co-op, baby. You ready, Huber?
holy shit.
Full playthrough,
What?
Huber. Huber, full playthrough.
Yep. One sitting, Jones. Can you handle
Co-op,
it?
full playthrough.
Holy shit.
Lock it in.
Only take a second.
I don't know. What if that was just
Holy
like ability to change between?
I mean, but this is Montreal. I did this in Origins. You know, they had Batman and Robin playable in multiplayer. It was rad.
Yep. Yep.
And so far, there's only 2 characters, so it's just co-op.
Yeah.
Maybe they end with.
If it's just co-op, that's fine. It's just Origins. It was a separate mode. They had nothing in the campaign and nothing against AI.
Dude, the dodge, yeah. Didn't trigger it.
No precision.
Whoa, the music's crazy. It's like Tron.
Yeah. Cool tonfa.
I wonder if the. Yeah, I wonder if it can
Yo,
swap
set up for
between different
combo.
villains.
Nice.
Because this feels very appropriate for Mr. Freeze.
Not the safest time to take the elevator.
You'd rather take the stairs?
Yeah, this is super pretty. It's framing. You know, there's been like weird little hiccups here and there, but
yeah.
Oh, the main
I think
game's
it's
not until next year
I
at
think this
least.
is gonna be gorgeous.
Yeah, they said 2021.
Yeah. Easily could get delayed nowadays.
Other than the lighting. in this
Back.
place.
Gotta go through a tight
Yeah, they're
space.
showing off a lot of translucence and stuff with the eyes.
I want to be a AAA game without one of those.
Gotta load in.
We need to stop this now.
Oh, for the Knoll.
Belfry wasn't kidding about this storm.
Almost there.
It's like God of War, man.
I see the weather machine, ready with the disruptor.
That thing's drawing so much power.
I
I'm
must
talking about
say,
flashbacks,
Aura.
Hugo, and like it'd be cool if we also got like Batgirl flashbacks, Rob. You know, because we didn't get like a lot of them in these games.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if they kind of revisit some of their bigger moments.
Them learning with Bruce Wayne, Batman, like
Yeah.
and teaching
Just
them.
just thinking about him, you know. Like,
Yeah.
There he is.
Dude, digging his style.
That we cut right before the fight.
You don't want to be on the roof when this disruptor goes off. Trust me.
Irrelevant. I already have what I need.
Dude, is it Batwoman, not Batgirl?
No, it's Batgirl.
Okay.
It's Barbara.
See about that.
Got it. So then it can't be post Arkham Knight because Oracle.
Yeah, I wonder if there are flashbacks. She was Oracle in the
baby.
beginning. In the cinematic, she was Oracle.
You will not stop me.
Yeah.
That's how they put this together.
Dude,
They're actually showing the fight.
Numbers popping up, baby.
Dude, oh my god.
Yeah.
Destiny Batman, dude. There you go.
It's a choice. This boss fight looks sick as hell.
Yeah,
though,
very
dude.
good.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was so
Holy
good.
crap.
Thank you so much, Patrick and Floor, for giving us this insight, all this info.
This background, though.
I, for one, can't
This
wait to
is
play
sick
it.
background.
Everybody at home can't
Yeah.
wait to play it. Speaking of everyone at home, before you take off, if that's okay, we'd like to answer a few fan questions. Yeah, cool. Here we go. Callum from the UK asks, what has driven you the most in the direction
Well, I mean,
of
these
this
are
game?
questions that don't know what the game's about.
I'd say
That's what I
really
mean. It's
observing
like
kind of
you're gonna
three
just ask the
consistent
most
ideas at
generic
the heart of Gotham Knights.
things.
First is
I mean,
having
some of
like a
those
full
things
cast of
definitely
playable
bring out good,
characters
you know.
that can continue to grow and reinvent themselves. Second, a real living, breathing Gotham City that keeps challenging you, keeps serving up danger. And then finally, it's that fantasy of the superhero
Keeps challenging you, keeps serving up danger.
That's
serving up danger.
Copy that.
Dude, Nightwing, though.
Alistair from
yeah.
Kenya asks,
It's a
what goes
Grayson
into
for life.
deciding which
Yeah,
characters
dude.
you are going to develop a game around?
Well, we chose characters who resonate with players on a few different axes. We wanted heroes who embodied different aspects of the Bat family. The detective side, as well as the fighter, the scourge of the underworld, the urban legend. We looked for characters that offer players a unique starting point and then a long runway for growth. Ultimately, we wanted heroes that could take on the forces that threaten Gotham City, but each bringing their own unique perspective.
Gotcha. Okay. Then we have Riley from the United States. Homegrown. Riley from the United States asks, could you give anything more on this WB Games Montreal game? Any other little tidbits?
Great question.
We're actually sort of standing in it. The Belfry will be a very important location in Gotham Knights.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta keep a few secrets. We're gonna have more to talk about later.
We can tell you this. The mystery in Gotham Knights is way bigger than just the Portobellos.
Well, is there anything else that you would
Okay.
like us
Okay,
to know?
cool.
Well, our
he's
game is
alive.
coming out in 2021, and we can't wait for everyone
Platforms.
to play it.
Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Patrick and Floor, for sharing everything that you have. To everybody out there, I hope you've been enjoying DC Fandom. Continue to enjoy DC Fandom. I'm Zachary Levi. Mwah. Love you.
Like the card vanished. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. Just
Sweet.
There it is.
honestly.
So Batman's
I've been
gonna
yearning
be
to
playable
step on
probably by the end
boots.
of that game. I feel.
Oh
like.
yeah, he's unlockable
Yeah.
in New Game Plus.
Yeah.
You throw him in, and the story changes a little bit. Maybe you can replay it. It's a different story. That'd be fun.
See if.
I think a narrative thing, like Batman will step in at some point.
Dude, co-op Arkham, let's go. So
His
hyped
way
for
of
that.
baiting the owls out.
So my hope, my real hope is that they do something completely unique with co-op, because when you boil it down to standard traditional co-op, jumping in, grinding for loot, numbers going up, like we saw a lot of numbers, XP, it becomes routine.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want maybe different crimes going on at different times. You having to split up. Like I really hope they do something we've never really seen with co-op instead of just traditional. All right, group up. All right, we'll take this boss out. Like, is every boss fight co-op? You're just both wailing on the boss at the same time. You know, it's harder to shake things up, I feel like, if it's co-op and XP and loot and numbers and levels, you know. It becomes predictable.
Do you think
I would accept that if it was
That's what I
just a
hope.
challenge mode, though. That'd be cool if it was just, if the campaign was kind of like not, really amazing in ways that would be totally different from stuff they've done. But then outside of that, there's multiplayer modes. There's like a challenge mode where it just, the whole city's going nuts. Just try to, 4 players, try to finish it as fast as you can.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm curious if they're gonna, because your second player dropped in. There was like a queue on the top right, so I wonder if it's going to be optional, like you can go through solo through everything.
I mean, yeah, I think we would be, yeah.
Yeah, or I meant what if they go to the RE5 route, where even if you're not playing with another human being, there'll always be an AI controlled partner with you at points.
see.
That's what I meant. I wonder if they'll go that
Sure.
route. Yeah.
And it has to be Robin and Batgirl for freeze. Like you can't bring Nightwing on that mission. It's like that's just the way the story breaks down. I wonder if they're going to have divisions in that, because there's a clear separation of that in Avengers. It's like if you do this mission, you have to bring one character, or you can only play as these people. But if you do just this, regular return to the environment multiplayer stuff, then all bets are off.
Yeah, but then that would be weird too, because then it would be like you're queuing up for missions in it rather than just the big
Exploring the world, yeah.
Yeah, because like there's something about the like getting in the zone when it's single player. You're Batman, you're solving the puzzles. Like you can really focus in on the environment and what's going on. But like co-op is just such a different thing.
I'd want to be in the Belfry with you, Huber. Like I'd want to be,
Yes, yes,
Nightwing.
I
I
agree.
want to be Nightwing, and you're Red Hood or Robin or
There
Batgirl.
is
whatever.
an at
and like
Gotham
you're
Knights,
at the computer, and I'm
Damiani.
just hanging out. Like, hey, we'll do whatever you want to
What's
do,
up?
man. And you're like, okay, this one challenge fight.
They
I
do have
haven't
a
finished
Twitter.
yet, and then we
Hell
port
yeah,
over.
Jones.
Yeah,
That's
at
I'm
Gotham Knights.
replaying the trailer. I'm just trying to find
Yeah.
the gameplay demo if that's up anywhere.
What was it like? Robin had that frisbee teleport. What the hell was that?
Yeah,
It is playing on
very.
Twitter, but that quality
was
is going to be garbage, I'm
crazy.
sure.
I'm kind of worried about the stealth in that game then, because I feel like stealth was always a big part of those Batman games. And if you have co-op, I'm afraid it's just gonna just turn into just like not stealth or anything, just beating dudes
Right.
up. That concerns me, but could be cool.
Yeah, I mean, guns
I
are
found
still
it. Thanks,
hopefully
Sarah.
so dangerous, Brad, that like even if you're together and there's like, you know, those
I
rooms get
know,
pretty
but
crazy.
it's like I love those parts of those games. Just like
Yeah.
methodically taking down dudes, like actually feeling like Batman or something. I don't want this just to be a brawler. I need a little more stealth.
They had a shot with Robin going invisible, which was kind of cool. So
Yeah.
that might be something that they focus on for particular
Like, even if
characters.
they-
I don't imagine you know, Red Hood being very stealthy.
I'm just afraid, Jones, even if they do take that in consideration of like we want stealth, but it will just naturally turn into people just rushing through and just punching shit.
Yeah.
One of my dreams, though, and I always think about it when I play that part in Arkham Knight, is when you're taking down some of the Jokers, you can call in Robin to swoop down and take out an enemy, and then you start controlling him. And every time I played that, I was like, dude, if this was co-op, oh, this part would be so sick. And now it is. Like, if they can, but that is a great fear, Brad, of just like,
yeah,
you know, especially with levels and XP involved, it does become more of like, all right, I'm high enough level, I can just run in here and punch everyone.
Yeah.
You know,
It's like it's always the difference of what can I do versus what do I need to do. You know, it's like I can stealth through this, but if it's just like it doesn't matter. It reminds me of this like one of the first things in any Arkham game, the Zaz encounter was very like you physically could not walk into that room, otherwise it would just fail immediately. So like it'd be neat if there were situations like that where it's like, okay, I'll grab the hostages, you disarm the bomb because they have to be done at the exact same time.
Right.
Yeah.
Or like single player, you get to pick one or the other, but with co-op, it's like you're both responsible for nailing that timing. It'd be fun, yeah. If I was like on a Switch and I'm like, Huber, I'm waiting. You're like, 4 guys left. There's 4 guys left. 3. Okay, last 2 guys. Okay, hit it. And I'm like, all right, there we go.
That's my
Stuff
hope.
like
That's
that
my
would
hope.
be really fun.
That's my hope, is that there's really unique co-op scenarios. That's
Yeah.
all I want from this game
Yeah,
now. That
it
is
needs to have that.
Yeah, that has become my only hope and want for this game.
Yeah.
But even if they added like you know Metal Gear, what was the VR missions? Even if you call me at like 2 a.m, Huber, and you're like, dude, they just updated 10 new missions. I'm like, let's do it.
Yeah, let's go. Boot it up.
Yeah, like I'm curious, like
hell yeah.
Like even if it's mission based, like the beginning, if you remember the gameplay at the beginning of the Freeze mission, you're on the bicycle in the city. Could you just hop off and just like go fly, like run around anywhere in the city? Yeah. I wonder if it just generates like conditions for the city each mission, but it's still kind of like a very open environment. They handle it
they were
that
saying
way.
they said the belfry was really important. What if that's just where you trigger missions?
Yeah, that's gonna be like your mission hub.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it seemed pretty clear.
Were you gonna say?
I mean,
I was just gonna say I am pleased though. It seems like it has a focus on narrative. With multiplayer games like this, I always do worry about the story just getting thrown away and lost. It seems like they're really sticking to like this, delivering a story they did in the other Batman games, especially like showing all that Court of Owls stuff. Like that's very promising. So I hope it continues throughout the game.
For sure. And when you do missions, you know, you lose kind of that open world freedom, but at the same time, you can craft better situations, and like how everyone was like pointing and stuff, like, hey, freeze in there. Like you can really craft these big set piece parts of Gotham. So
yeah,
seems like it could work out really well.
It definitely seemed like they were playing into like the monstrous angle of
So there's
the Court of
definitely
Owls.
there's
So it's
definitely
like
alerts.
having those
There's
things
going to be
hunt you.
stealth for sure. So the numbers above their heads, they're white above the enemies. The shield icon is the background of it's white. And then when Barbara took out someone with stealth, one of the enemies looked over and it started to fill with yellow, and then it became red once they made eye contact. So it's definitely going to be potential
I know
for
there's gonna be stealth, but my concern was that it would actually be you'd actually want to use it. It'd be
like in this
efficient.
situation, just seemed like just rush, like just get above them, drop in, and kill them or beat them.
That was
up.
a lot
But,
of that was a lot of just rush in and punch.
Yeah.
But maybe they have other missions. I'll show it off.
Spider-Man
Even-
had some good stealth stuff too. So yeah, I think it can make it work.
Even her dodging the freeze blast, she didn't need to. That was just to show us, you know, she was just standing there. Dodge. It's like she could have just been like punch, okay, done.
I feel pretty good that they'll at least, maybe it won't be enough to placate you like Brad, but I think there will probably be a few opportunities where it will benefit you to use stealth, or even the objective will be like, don't get it. But yeah, you're concerned that this presentation clearly makes it way more. The focus is on action. Like you
totally
want to be
cool
in combat,
with like action focused parts and stuff like that, but I would just like little breaks here and there.
Yeah. Well, one thing, I mean, yeah, they're always going to kind of show something more action heavy when they have such a limited amount of time.
True.
But one thing I was thinking might be cool is if you have separate stealth awareness per player, so that like if one person blows it and just starts going crazy, like you're still stealthy.
Yeah.
And so you can actually use that to your advantage. So if they are all just focused on the other player, and you can sneak in behind them and take them out because they don't know that you're there too. I think that could actually really work out.
One of the things that Arkham always did really well was the progression of the dialogue between the people. You know, like the more you would take out, the more freaked out they would get, the more they comment on exactly what you were doing. They'd either get scared or get confident. And like, I doubt they'll take it this far, but it'd be cool if they actually referenced who you were. You know, if they were just like,
what is that?
Oh, they totally like, it's you know, like Nightwing's here. It's like, nah, it's Batgirl. It's like, I ain't scared of Batgirl. You know, like,
they did reference her. There was somebody that like called her out specifically.
Oh, neat.
So it seems like it's post Arkham Knight, but
someone in chat was
like
saying
it's a whole other thing. It does not.
It does seem like it's its own thing. Also,
is Gordon being dead break that canon?
I mean, that could have happened after.
Yeah, that could be past or post Arkham Knight.
In between the gap, but it's too hard
when
to tell.
They announced it, she was in the chair. She was just, it had Oracle vibes, but maybe not. Maybe not. I could just go into that.
So something interesting in this game.
I mean, I always say just give her some Stark tech like War Machine and
right. Yeah, that's
give her some Stark tech. Yeah.
Some kind of Stark tech.
It's comic book game.
So there are these white things that keep dropping. These white like rectangular holographic book looking things that sometimes drop from enemies. I'm thinking it's the loot because these icons keep coming up on the left. There's a part where you stealth kill somebody when you enter the building and it shows up, and but not every enemy drops it, so it's got to be loot, I feel like, because the EXP they're showing it in this shot, but there's also this bar in the bottom left. There's like these purple meters above like a gray health bar of some kind. So I'm trying to see if those are for your special abilities, I'm assuming.
Really quick, Barbara is standing, and there is a wheelchair in the shot. So,
Wayne Tech / in cooperation with Stark Tech.
True, Huber, you got it.
But I think they're very much suggesting that when it's revealed, when Bruce is talking to her in the recording, when he's telling her that he died.
Dude, then this has to be
standing away from the desk, and then there was a wheelchair in the left-hand corner.
Dude, it's got to be after Arkham Knight then, because like Explosion, Batman. Red Hood there, like Jason Todd, like that's all.
Yeah.
That's all after Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So yeah, it'd be fun to get kind of flashbacks. It's like what's happened in the absence, Batman Beyond style.
I didn't notice there was a body in that ice the first time.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy. The loading crawl through space. Yeah, there's like a frozen body you go past.
Yeah, and it, with guns and everything, it looks like there's going to be a lot of, with the exception of Red Hood, these are characters we've played as before. So like they didn't talk.
We played as Red Hood.
Did we? Was that in like multiplayer or what?
Arkham Knight, yeah, the challenge mode.
Oh, the challenge, of course.
Like the side story thing.
But they didn't talk a ton about gameplay, so I think they're really going to focus on like how different they are. But like I don't know if the enemies are really going to do anything. I think it's really Court of Owls is where this is going to get really, where combat's going to start feeling very different from just AI, just kind of the challenges that come at you.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope they just hunt you relentlessly. That would be really fun.
Is there any chance of this tying into Suicide Squad? Leading up to it, or
I doubt it.
If that's all focused on Justice League, I don't think so.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't think they're big.
Because then, where does that game take place? Is that going to be its own thing?
Probably.
Batman.
Because this is their own Bruce Wayne. I wonder, and I think the Alfred's different too. It's like it's always a new Alfred. I wonder if Conroy's going to be in the Justice League game. You know, and that's going to be because it always made me sad for WB Montreal whenever when they finished Arkham Knight and they were like the Arkham trilogy, and I was like, oof, burn.
Yeah, yeah.
Burn. Like, get out of here, Origins.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like if it's Conroy in the other game, it's just the same kind of vibe. They're just like that's their own weird thing. That Montreal, those weirdos in there, weird Arkham takes. You know, so like cool, different universes, cool. I'm down. I just want to play that way.
So yeah, when Barbara gets hit by the ice AoE from Mr. Freeze, you have like a dot on you, a debuff, like a freeze debuff on your health bar. It's kind of cool.
Sick.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Raid mechanics. Let's go,
And then you got like a star thing here, like because you're under some meteor shower right here. Interesting. And then he switched from lightning. So Freeze was lightning. He had a lightning icon was purple. And then he just switched to red and flame. So I wonder if that's like when, I don't know. This is pretty cool.
When you're doing damage.
Also, just
yeah,
really, really cool that this is co-op. So pumped. We had 4 meaty, big single-player Batman games. Like we've done it 4 times already. This is the best way to just shake it up, give us something new. Playing the Bat Family co-op, like too cool.
And we got Arkham Knight was all we got this gen, and it's just like I'm so pumped to see, you know, after all this time, what they can do with the city. And we didn't get really into any kind of exploration in the city, and beside the driving, but it was just like on one road, like to get up on those rooftops and see, the city looking as good as it can.
Oh, so he's so Robin was
and it's called
down
Gotham
and
Knight.
shot up a flare. And that called down the meteor shower of some sort. Okay.
It's all it's on cooldown, Damiani.
Yeah.
And then now you have like a damage buff, I think, or something.
Hammer of Dawn.
Also neat that just the word Arkham.
The numbers went red.
It's clearly the end of that. That like they're not tied.
So it was
to,
like crits, I guess, or something. Yeah.
Bringing Arkham into it in some weird way.
Because because there's like white numbers, yellow numbers, and red numbers that are happening. I think white's is like basic. Red, I think, are crits. I'm not sure what yellow is though. I mean, it could just be elemental damage. Yeah, chat. That's right. Huh. I don't know. I feel pretty good about what I saw. I mean, I definitely want to. I feel optimistic after seeing this for sure. Like I was really worried about all this, and I don't feel too bad right now. Obviously, some stuff could change when they reveal more, but I feel pretty good.
After the years of teases, that was pretty awesome. Like
the levels are a little scary. He stealths this guy who's clearly level 10. And then like when he stealth kills the guy, like a little like note pops out of him. It's just like, oh, whoop, whoop. Like, oh,
totally.
But at the same time, like whenever stuff like that happens, I always feel bad for you, Huber. I feel bad for people that like were really disappointed. They're like, no, don't give me leveling up stuff. It's just like that dopamine is just like sugar for me. Like I love it. So
it's just so different.
Yeah.
And again, we've
spent so long. And they, like you said, they made so many games. So it's like I don't fault them for trying something like the Batman Robin multiplayer from Origins wasn't like perfect, but it was fun. It was fun that they tried it. Like stealthing actual humans like was a treat. It was really fun. Snatching some guy with a Uzi like away from his friend, and his friend turns around like, where'd he go? That was really great. I hope there's some kind of challenge thing. It'd be fun if there's if you can actually 1v1 or even 2v2 or as a group, just big battle royale between the 4 of them. That'd be fun.
That would be awesome.
As you grow stronger, so will your enemies.
Even like Tsushima with the new thing they announced.
Yeah,
like, that's like 6 months later. Like, cool. Like I'll go back.
Yeah. So they made it.
As you grow stronger, so will your enemies. Isn't that
so level
game?
Scaling, right? No, I meant like
it's just level scaling.
It's just level scaling, I guess. Yeah. Because you're worried about level gap or something. Like you might be super under level, but you just stealth kill someone or something. Yeah.
Sure.
That puts more of an emphasis on stealth. I'm down. I like it.
I'm really optimistic.
I have some concerns, but I'm looking forward to it, dude. I'm excited to see what they do.
Yeah, and it was, I mean, consider the presentation too. We could have gotten some like, so WB Montreal. It's like, well, we made Origins a couple years ago, and then like they like take 10 minutes to talk about the studio, the history of Arkham, interviews, and all. You know, the pace of it was nice. Like those questions were a little weird at the end, but
yeah, the questions is the worst part. I think it's just something where like they had to do it, and it's like, okay.
I think it's the benefit. If this was its own event and not part of DC Fandom, I think they would have been a little long-winded. But I like that they have like a lot to cover today. So they were like, okay, WB Montreal, you got 20 minutes. Like, I think that worked out.
I can just imagine Zach Levi going through those cards, and he's like, really?
Yeah. She shoots up something at one part in the beginning. And she has like bat symbols that appear over her health bar, and then they go away. It's like it's Bat Shield. I get it. My bad.
We'll need at least 2 codes though, Blood. 2 codes. Okay.
Yeah, I wonder if it's 4-player. Like they only showed 2.
They said someone said it was 2 players max. Co-op.
Got it.
Oh, okay.
It feels like the campaign stuff would just be 2-player. Yeah.
Got it. And then they'll go to Tsushima and add a raid later.
Oh yeah, they'll probably just make crazy like that. Yeah.
That seems And then Batman at the end. Maybe even more characters. Maybe even more.
Who gets to play Batman, Jones? What the hell? Who gets to play as Batman? Flip a coin?
I'm Nightwing all day. Dude. Nightwing. I can
it's me.
Easily play as Nightwing Batman. And not Batman. It's fine. Yeah, that's me bringing Brad. Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess you probably can't go through the whole story as Batman, but yeah, probably
it's the final boss.
Yeah, you probably choose your characters.
I had to do it. I had to lie about it. I'm working with the court.
Yeah.
But this is it. Hero, we can finally get excited, dude. We did
it. Dude.
We're on the other side. We did it.
Yes.
We made it.
Feels the good. Release. We dropped from the Supreme Scream.
Chris had to infiltrate. Take his death.
Yeah, what is with the room full of coffins? Because I don't know all this lore.
Those are like those are like the beasts basically. Like there's gonna be the top of the Court of Owls. They're all gonna be their own characters, and then there's gonna be like the fighter dudes, and then there's gonna be like a little genetic manipulation time where there's like half human, half owly, fly feathers, and then there's gonna be straight up monsters, just like plebeian, you know. And that's what I think was in those cages. Like those doors are going to open up and it's going to be like Wizard of Oz. Like they're all just going to go flying out. One of the trailers is probably going to end with all 4 of them on a building. And then you're literally just going to see like, you know, our arrows will blot out the sun. Airborne, which will be, again, if we get some like Batwing v Owls combat or, you know, just some kind of aerial combat. There's a lot of fun stuff they could do.
Yeah.
And it's neat that this was like so focused on the gameplay. It was so focused on here's the characters you're playing as, here's how the combat works. It's co-op. Here's an example of a boss fight. And that's like, oh yeah, and it's also based on like one of the best Batman stories like in the history of the character. It's like cool. We got that going for him too. You know, like it'd be cool if they don't really like talk about any of that before the game comes out. They're like, if you know, you know. If you don't, go read it. But you know, like we don't want to spoil that for people that don't know. You know that. I'll try to be as vague as possible when we talk about it because it is cool.
Very cool.
And we're not even done today.
I know. I got another one coming up.
Yeah. Suicide Squad.
Yeah. Suicide Squad. What time is that again? 5?
Yeah, it's in a while.
5 o'clock.
A while.
I'm super curious about
6 hours.
that
game. You're killing Green Lantern. He's dead. Sorry, Jones.
But if we saw a good gameplay of this, I got a good feeling for seeing gameplay of Suicide Squad. So
Green Lantern is almost like a cop-out if they're going to kill somebody.
Superman 2. Brad, he's going down.
No,
Kryptonite.
Not yet.
Kryptonite bullets.
Yeah.
Not yet. Because we're going to go from there. We're going to go after Superman, dude. He's like the top.
Again,
he is the ultimate.
You kill Superman in the tutorial.
Guys?
I can't
Give it
wait
time,
for the
dude.
show.
Actually, that would be funny if Suicide Squad was like this giant multiplayer thing, and there's like 40 people trying to take down one hero, and they still can't do it.
Yeah,
that could actually see that Butterworth.
Yeah,
because
multiplayer era of Batman. Let's do it.
That was a rumor that it was a games as a service, but who knows? Just rumors.
Just rumors.
Just rumors. A lot of these rumors turned out to be true.
True.
Sweet.
Well, a lot of this stuff was teased. I mean, yeah.
True.
I hesitate to call it teased.
Together.
There's got to be another word for it. Fumbled?
Yeah.
Flicked, maybe? Crumpled and chucked at my face, kind of. I don't know. But we're here. It's good. I forgive all of it. If this is where we wound up, because all of the weird speculation stuff was all around Court of Owls, and it's like that's not even the stuff they talked about today, really.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm just thinking about be a Nightwing. That'll be fun.
Yeah. Yep.
Cool.
GG.
Thanks, y'all. Thanks, Damiani. See you everybody at 5.
All right.
5 o'clock. Superman
Bye,
dies.
everybody.